messed it up. I'm not used to doing this. I need to also put in the Twitch thing.
I can grab. Right.
Thanks.
Teamwork.
I'll add it to the next one.
Right. Thank you, Glenn.
I'm not used to doing it. I was forgetting something.
Thank you.
Don't thank me, I sucked at it.
Oh no!
Don't encourage my bad behavior or something.
You're doing fine in comparison to the game that I'm about to play. I was gonna go into this with an open mind, but for some reason, EA was just like, what if it was the dumbest thing you could have possibly imagined right off the bat? Hi. Welcome, welcome. If you wanted...
Wait for people to get in.
I'm feeling in a real chill mood. Mask, feel free to actually hang back, chill out, relax, eat some snacks. If you want to join into the call, give me a poke. But I just need people to kind of funnel in for me to kind of just, I'll just start explaining. I'm just going to assume people are here and are about to go for a ride. So, first things first, you might notice that my name is Piph00. I try to change my name to a slew of weird characters and numbers, and I was like, I'll change it to Piph0. And so, that wasn't a thing. So I tried putting that in, but it was just like, you were putting in an inappropriate word or character. And I'm like,
what part of Piph is inappropriate?
And I put in Piph1, they're like, that's fine. But somebody else took that one. I'm like, what's going on? And so I went through, Piph5 was apparently a grabbable name, but I went back to Piph0, I'm like, I don't know. I put in an extra 0, and it was just like, yeah, that works. I'm like, what do you mean that works? What do you mean 2 zeros is fine, but 1 is just not okay? And then I put in the word 0, and they're like, that's not okay. And then I put a space between it, and they're like, that's still not okay. And I'm like, I'm going back to 2 zeros. I don't know what's happening, but it's dumb. So, you might also notice that there is a quick start Scott Rider and a quick start Sora Rider.
Sarah.
Sora. From Kingdom Hearts. If you pick these... But why is 2 O's... Why is 2 zeros fine? Why would it... Sora Rider from Kingdom Hearts, yeah. So if you pick either of these two options, it auto-selects your name, your gender, your look, skips tutorial, automatically picks your shepherd's gender. So from Mass Effect the
1 to 3.
1 to 3, it just picks gender of that one automatically. And for the most baffling reason, also auto picks your class.
Why is the quick start like this?
So we're gonna go with customized character. By the way, bad start. If I have to freaking wrestle everything in your game...
You didn't even mention the opening in windowed, and then...
Oh, God.
And then it not being windowed later when you actually clicked on it.
So currently, right now, you're seeing this in 1080p. That is not inherent to this game. Oh, God. This looks so wrong.
His like upper half seems like weirdly like more built than his leggies.
Like somebody inflated his head. It's so big in comparison to everything else. So this game was like in like 720p or something like that. So it was two options, either full screen mode, which allowed you to change the resolution, which that is an insane two things to say, where it goes full screen but you can change the resolution, or windowed where you can't. You would think that maybe it would be the other way around, because if it's full screen, it would be to your screen's resolution. But no, you can change it from full screen. You can have it as a way lower resolution if you want in full screen. But if it's windowed, you can't change it unless you manually take the corner of the window and drag it until it is perfectly 1920 by 1080. Choose gender. There she is.
You want to play dude or lady?
Oh, we gotta play lady.
You gotta play lady?
But she's iconic.
So security... I'm assuming security was the one you're talking about. Is like the default that you would have if you were quick start.
Actually, soldier is not a part of this one.
Yeah, I'm not seeing soldier, so I'm assuming they were talking about security.
Yes. Yes, that's what they were talking about. I see the concussive shot. That is something that they had. Ooh. Absolutely. Wait.
No, you were at customized twin. You're good. You're good.
Okay. Customize history. Male Shep. By the way, female Shep, gorgeous, great stuff. Male Shep. Oh. Oh. Army men. Old.
Mr. Shep.
Bishop.
Bishop.
Shoot.
I like how it does say customize history, and like the only history you customize if it was like a man or a woman. Nothing else. I know that this takes place in an entirely different galaxy, but it is still amusing to say customize history and the most you get is like one option.
Let's not touch these things. We're just gonna go with whatever story it has for now. Maybe I'll regret that later. Probably not. We'll keep the name. We'll keep the appearance. We'll keep that guy's appearance. We're only going to be playing this for so long. We're just going to go with this.
Play on normal, I guess. They're exporting the data.
What's happening? The arts, you say? You're at the Dutch.
Every great moment in our history began with a dream.
Oh.
Alright.
Was achieved by those willing to do anything.
Alright, we're just gonna go with this for now.
We are, all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown. Others for a new start. But today, whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity. Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
So people who have not played the Mass Effect series, this opening is not common within the series. AKA, this is the first one that has done this. I will rebalance the audio in a sec.
We gotta give it a minute.
Is this a prequel or a sequel?
I
think it's a sequel.
It's I don't think it's a prequel, at least.
I think it's a sequel. Which is insane.
They try to, like, avoid all of the ending stuff by just placing it in an entirely different galaxy. From what I vaguely recall when I heard about this game.
That's still insane because, like, their drives, the way they actually go around, like, the universe, those got destroyed in all of the endings.
You know, maybe they left a little bit before that. Maybe they left before, the reckoning happened in 3.
You're telling me that... Okay, so how the Mass Effect relays work is they shoot from their point to another point. Like, to another one of their stations.
Hi, ma'am.
Deep breaths. You're gonna want to take it easy.
I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
Ryder, Sarah, Recon Specialist, Pathfinder Mission Team.
Pathfinder team, eh? The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical? Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round?
How about we get her a cup of coffee first?
The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy.
Heard this guy's... I think the
Sarah
audience...
Ryder, let's get you checked out.
Hold on now.
Look here.
After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates for golden
Really
worlds,
slouching
the
so
Helios
much.
cluster was selected as our destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of arcs arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity.
Makes it sound so easy, doesn't it?
Tone choice, you can... tone choices help define writer's personality. Emotional, logical, casual, professional. Oh, there's little symbols!
It's very, Dragon Age 2 and, 3 Inquisition. Little symbols.
This is very different from Mass Effect, which was very, like, Paragon Renegade.
Yeah, Paragon and Renegade. This is much more, Dragon Agey.
I hope not. I signed up for a little adventure before we settle down.
Well, buckle up. Sounds like you'll get your wish.
Yeah?
Over here now, the Pathfinder wants you all on your feet right away. He said mission ready within the hour.
Any idea why?
No, but I'm guessing that's where your adventure comes in? Okay, everything checks out. Just one more thing before I send you on your way. Let's test your SAM implant. Sam, are you monitoring?
Salmon?
Sam, are you online?
Sam.
Yes, Dr. Tapero. Good morning, Sarah. Are you feeling well?
Ooh, are you an AI? It might be illegal.
I just need a second to get my bearings. What's this about my implant?
A routine check. After being in stasis, we want to make sure the connection's still live.
As the team's mission computer, your well-being is my primary concern.
Assuming the implants work as advertised, Sam sees what you see, in theory. We won't know for sure until we get you in the field. How are you feeling otherwise?
I feel like a 600-year-old popsicle. I hope we packed more coffee.
Readings confirmed. Based on the levels of adenosine in your system, the neural implant is functioning properly.
Wait, adeno what?
It just means you're still shaking off your nap. No reason why we can't get you on your way. Though you may want to hang around while we revive your brother. It always helps to see a familiar face.
I don't like the sound of that.
Did it just skip? I couldn't tell if that was an actual thing or if that was a audio skip.
Brother!
There goes your brother.
Brother!
Brother.
What's happening?
It broke free.
Just hang on.
Engineering.
Woo.
Woo woo.
Try to brace yourself.
Gravity cryobase offline.
Left.
Careful of the
I'm almost to
syringe.
sky. Hold on.
Whoa, whoa.
This is Cora. I'm at the cryo bay. Brace for a reset.
I'd like to get to my options, please.
Everyone okay?
I think so.
What happened?
We're not sure. Sensors are scrambled. But it's good to see you're up. Feels like centuries since we spoke.
This is the Pathfinder. Mission teams continue preparations. Cora, Riders, report to the bridge.
You heard him. Let's get...
We have a problem over here. It's Scott Ryder.
Brother!
Her face, she just couldn't
What's
muster any. she couldn't muster a reaction. She tried.
Also... Able. You? Good. Yeah,
I
okay.
don't know. Have to check it out. Well, it looks like some sort of power surge hit the stasis pod. Are they okay? Sarah.
Is my brother okay?
Scott's fine. His vitals are strong, but the revival procedure was interrupted.
I can't lose him!
I don't like the sound of that.
Don't worry. It just means the process could take a bit longer than usual. Sam?
My connection to Scott's implant was suspended. However, his pulse, respiration, and brain activity are all normal.
To be on the safe side, we'll need to keep him in a low-level coma for a while. Then let his body regain consciousness naturally. He'll be fine.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks, Lexi. Keep us updated. Ryder, I'll wait for you at the door, whenever you're ready to go.
How do you want to handle this?
Keep them in the pod for now. Round-the-clock monitoring. We don't know if they're in true stasis anymore.
Right. So parts of the body could be waking up.
But others aren't.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Still in stasis. Vitals look good.
What about food?
We can run an intravenous line into the pod. Standard nutrient package. See how their system responds.
Will do. I'll start slow and go from there.
And if necessary, add boosters to the line. We can't risk pulmonary arrest. Don't worry, Ryder. We'll take care of him. He'll make it.
My goodness.
It sounds amazing, doesn't it? Right up until you lose gravity.
This one's still asleep.
Take deep breaths.
Wow.
Another colonist here.
Weird. How do you mean?
There's a lot of dialogue that I would be sticking around to listen to. We don't have time for that!
You really did. Welcome to Andromeda.
She going.
She... Get it. Oh, that's lore. I know what that is. That's lore. Okay.
Lore! Anyway.
That's awesome.
Lore! Anyway.
This looks broken. Like what?
For sure.
Morning, Ryder. Or afternoon. Or I don't know.
I don't know.
Suit up and get ready to go.
You ready?
What's wrong?
Got a surge in power reading.
That looks scary. Up!
We have to balance the power load or it could explode. But we don't know where the fault is.
Ryder could find it. She has a scanner. Quick, Ryder, use it to locate the fault.
On it.
I'll try to get readings on the second conduit.
Cheat open your scanner.
Get on this one. I'll override the safeties.
There's no indication of a fault in this component.
Keep looking.
This equipment is operating normally. Relay 2C shows damage from a temperature spike.
Found it. Bad relay.
Ryder, can you go reset it?
Is this a hacking minigame?
It's reset.
Hey, I hacked it!
Routing the turret now.
Is this a hacking minigame? Wow, I did it!
Readings are in the green.
No minigame shows up. Yeah, I did it!
Good job, Ryder. Now we can get to the tram.
Good job, Ryder. Good job. Good job.
Good job.
Good job. Pat, pat, pat. Good job. Robot?
Don't seem like a robot, but that's exactly what a robot would do.
Salt.
Got started, Chester.
Oh. Error. Error.
mission needs you.
Let me take a look.
The adventure begins. Not sure your dad'll see it that way. Go ahead and take us to the bridge.
Papa?
Papa there?
Helm control, report.
We're drifting. Flight controls aren't responding.
Is it a sick drift?
First priority is stopping these outages.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
What's our position?
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor array.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our appointed Golden World. Solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud, and that's just a wild guess what we hit. Alec, I need to assess the damage. Stop the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up.
Can you blame her?
Yeah, no, we should assess damages. We should not go, oh, that hurt. Well, time to drive into it.
She is the captain. I think she gets the final word.
Well, he might.
This isn't about having the final word.
Yes, sir.
We're coming through. My God. Is that our golden world?
That's Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky. All of our long-range scans told us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
It doesn't even look the same. We don't know how bad it is yet. Still seems like it's our best shot.
Maybe. There's just a lot on the line.
Sam?
The energy from the phenomenon is damping our sensors. Planetary conditions are unknown.
We're marooned. 20,000 souls adrift at sea. And when the power runs out, and stays out, we need to know if that's safe harbor.
And if it's not?
As Pathfinder, it'll be my job to find an alternative. It's what we trained for. But if this goes well, we're already home.
All right, just make it quick.
Harper, the rest of the team should be awake by now. Have them spin up 2 shuttles. Planetfall in 30.
Yes, sir.
A stubborn one, isn't he?
Stubborn runs in the family. Guess I rubbed off on him.
Just as long as he knows what he's doing. It's not like the cavalry's coming to save the day. I need an ETA on our sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
My brother's going to hate that he missed this.
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in our blood. I was born a minute ahead of him. I never let him forget it.
Don't worry. I'm sure Scott will pull through.
Yeah, and when he does, he'll want to hear stories.
So, let's get out there and find him one. Right, you'll want to get your helmet. And maybe stop at the good luck rock before we go.
The what?
It's an old superstition of your dad's.
We're all adrenaline junkies. That's why I was born a minute ahead of my brother.
Let's go.
Nothing is more
Looks like Dad's already
adrenaline
suited
rushing
up.
than rushing
Hang
through
in
the
there,
womb
Scott.
ahead of your brother.
Ryder?
Hey, Fisher. How's it going?
Hi, Fisher.
Rumor from the bridge
Hi, Fisher.
that your dad and the captain aren't seeing eye to eye on this.
Harper and Ryder, to the hangar.
I don't know what that's about.
Okay then. I'll just pretend I didn't hear that you took Dunn's side.
More rumors.
Maybe, but I figure at the end of the day, the Pathfinder team answers to the Pathfinder. Besides, your dad's the N7 here. He's got the best aim. I go wherever he goes.
Your dad's N7.
Better not. No bathroom breaks on this trip.
Why does that feel like some... I haven't played Mass
Good
Effect
luck,
yet. That
Rock,
feels
huh?
significant.
Dad was mountain climbing back on
Shepherds and N7.
Yeah.
Things are going today. We'll need any luck we can get.
That's why it felt significant, because I remember that on the armor. For Shepard.
Got it. That should do it.
The Pathfinder is now requiring sidearms. I've opened the armaments locker.
We expecting trouble, Sam?
A precaution. Please arm yourself, Ryder.
You tell me if you're an AI,
Can't leave
Sam.
without your pistol.
Sam? Sam? Tell
Better
us if
safe
you
than
were a
sorry.
robot, right, Sam?
You never know. Now let's get to the shuttles.
Oh yeah, that was like one of the big things about this game when it first came out, is that the facial animations were just so broken. Pretty much everything in this game was broken, but facial
Dr.
animations was the
Carlisle,
one that was
with
shown around a
everything
lot.
going on, I think the Ark needs you more than we do.
Pathfinder wants a medic on hand, and if that is home down there, I'm happy to knock on the door.
Yeah, we're just not sure what's on the other side of the door.
No problem. If it has teeth, I brought the pliers. Yank them out myself.
Why do I feel like you're gonna get got?
All right, team, button it up. We leave in 5.
Sir, we broke out the weapons as requested. Anything we should know about?
Seem prudent, given the situation. We'll be down a man with Scott out. I heard what happened. Your brother's strong. He'll make it.
You better.
You better. 600-year nap and he oversleeps.
You know him. Never was an early riser.
Whoa.
Just don't let it get to you. I need you sharp.
Yes, sir.
Your mom would have been proud of both of you.
I also feel like you have so many death flags.
I feel like he's gonna be the
Okay,
villain.
team, listen up.
Either he's the villain or
I
he's gonna
chose
die,
each
one
you
of the
for
two.
Pathfinder team, not just because you're talented and passionate, but because you're dreamers, like me. We dream of exploring the unknown,
He's
finding
giving me
the edge of the
Fallout 3 dad vibes.
and then discovering what lies beyond.
I feel like we're gonna say
people look
weirdly,
back
I
on
love
this,
you to this man.
and they will,
Very
they'll
unprompted,
remember
no
we
reason
didn't
in
give up.
particular, and he's gonna get caught.
We kept dreaming that our first few faltering steps in Andromeda were the beginning of everything they know. We only get one chance to be first. So, let's go make history.
That's a horrible speech, Dad.
Been waiting 600 years for this.
Archive period, this is Shuttle 1. Switching to manual guidance.
I'm starting to see how,
Good luck, Pathfinder team.
like, their travel system works is because they don't have the relays anymore, them going out of that, like, distance and whatnot, like...
Copy that.
They basically just got shot out of one at some point, and then...
Whatever it is, it stopped the Hyperion in its tracks.
It appears to be an unstable mass of dark energy.
If you say so.
Dark energy?
Just dark energy.
I mean dark energy.
Dark energy.
Like a black hole sort of dark energy, or is this like a wizard?
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see.
Ryder, we didn't have a chance to meet back in the Milky Way. Name's Liam Costa, Security and Response Specialist.
Good to meet you, Liam.
Hard to believe we're finally doing this.
Sure beats reading the brochures.
Beginning our deceleration. Planet's dead ahead.
Need to slow down, my dude. Stop spinning so much.
I'm surprised you guys are standing for this.
Here we go.
The flight guidance is scrambled.
Why are you guys standing for this?
Controls are fighting me.
Adjust
We're through.
Holy.
Shuttle 2, are you seeing us? Copy that. Doesn't look like a golden world from here.
Ionization levels are rising.
Stay on course to the landing zone.
Oxygen levels are below minimum human requirements.
Is this the right planet? I thought we had this all worked out.
Keep it tight, Shuttle 2.
The mountains are floating.
Look, port side.
That has to be advanced engineering.
Hyperion, this is the Pathfinder. We've got evidence of an alien civilization.
Has anyone seen us?
What if they're not friendly?
We stick to contact protocol. No use of deadly force unless hostile intent is clear.
You just get electrocuted. This is why you sit with your seatbelt. This is why you sit with a seatbelt.
Acceleration increasing.
No kidding!
Your jump jet is malfunctioning.
Get it working!
Approaching terminal velocity.
Sam!
Sam. Is someone gonna have to sacrifice their helmet? Oh, is it fine now?
An Omni tool.
You know, it could be worse. Could be worse.
This is Ryder. Come in. Hyperion! Sam!
This is Omni tool.
Save your breath, Ryder. Sam's offline. Comlink's trashed. I'm surprised we aren't too.
Did the others make it?
I don't know. It was all a blur. Shuttle split in two. This is like some nightmare.
Yeah. No way this is home.
Could have seen that from your ship. Did you look at the planet?
Looks like we're gonna find some high ground. See if anyone else is alive. Come on. Ryder,
Oh.
how's your survival
Feels like
training?
it could be worse.
I've seen my share of troubles. Nothing crazy, but...
Well, crazy just found us. Those rocks out there are floating.
Oh,
Tearing
floating rocks.
Well, without Sam, it's hard to say exactly what this is. It's sort of a plant, and maybe dead, but maybe not.
I get to scan things.
Get to scan things.
Damaged in the
Debris.
crash. No good to us now.
There's our comm device.
No fixing this. Must have broken on impact.
Explains why we lost our SAM connection.
Burns, recharge points. You spent on, I think they said weapons.
Look, you got cold mushrooms.
Safety tip? Don't breathe the air. Found that out the hard way.
Got it.
Fire?
Scan fire.
I now understand fire.
You think that energy cloud we saw could cause all this?
Sam said it's dark energy, but that's in space.
Yeah, hell of a cloud.
A cloud that makes boulders float.
Is weird terrain not a part of the Mass Effect series? They seem really upset about the floating rocks.
Come on! We gotta get through it!
This is crazy!
Welcome to Habitat 7! Keep moving!
Woo, 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 woo. You going?
Ah!
Damn it!
Shit, that hurt!
Watch it! Looks safer under there!
Is this for real? What the hell's going on with this place?
Planet's trying to murder us.
Mode 7.
Look. Something flying around in the sky.
Oh, wow.
We're not in the Milky Way anymore.
So...
There! We get up that cliff, we find high ground. Come on!
Not sure we want to be the tallest thing around here.
I think I can see a path up. We'll use the jump jets if we have to.
Into the breach!
Think I'd rather...
More glowing mushrooms.
Are they making that noise?
Detecting a lot of energy. Can't make heads or tails of it, but it's powerful.
I love scanning things. Good job.
Scanning, scanning, scanning.
How'd my dad find you?
I was a cop. Then crisis response.
Yeah?
Tell you over a beer sometime.
I love beer.
This is going to be close.
That's it. We're getting there.
Now turn into a platformer.
I think I see the top.
Mind making some room? Thanks. What the hell is that?
Is that dark energy?
Oh, it does the wah noise.
A mystery to solve.
Don't know, but it's our job to figure it out.
That sounds like your old man talking.
He was right. Something went wrong here. We have to find out what.
One thing at a time. Ryder, it's Fisher.
Wait, look.
Holy shit! What was first contact protocol again?
No deadly force unless fired upon.
Yeah, said no one in the field ever. How do we handle it?
Low protocol.
Take it easy. We only get one shot at hello with these guys.
Yeah, and Fisher gets shot in the head if we're wrong.
And Fisher gets shot in the head.
Nice and easy. We only go hot if we have to.
Don't think they've spotted us yet.
Neuer Schulet!
He sees us!
We can't understand you! We're not here to fight! That man's with us!
Neuer Schulet!
Doesn't sound friendly. What's the other guy doing? Shit, they're beating him!
I left there.
Weapon!
much for making peace with the locals. Thanks for jumping in.
I wish I didn't have to. The first aliens we meet and we try to kill each other? That wasn't the plan.
Then we need a new one. Yeah, at least we know it's what. The brochures were light on aliens who want to shoot your head off. We still don't even know what they wanted. The way they treated you? Blood samples, I'd say. Lots of them.
Who says we'd even understand? Or they'd understand us? It's a new galaxy. I guess it's too much to expect they'll play by Milky Way rules.
They broke the rules in any galaxy. But why go after us like that? Only thing I know for sure, their guns hit just as hard as ours. Where are the others?
Gone. Kirkland and Greer went looking for help.
Come on.
Ah, my leg!
Can you move?
I think it's broken. You guys push ahead and look for the others.
You sure?
Yeah. Just find us a ride out of here. And take a few more of them out while you're at it.
Whoa. Take a look at these bodies. What are these things?
Scan, scan, scan.
Well, I don't have Sam here, but I can try to make sense of it. They're DNA-based, and their armor reads as some kind of bone, but the genetics are all over the map.
Ah. I guess life took a different turn here, huh? I hope the other teams...
Shield?
Shield capacitors.
Capacitors?
Incendiary ammo.
So...
We'll find them, but we might want to scout around first.
You're the recon specialist. Point the way.
Oh. That automatically refills when...
Looks like you knew how to handle a gun back there.
Spent time with an Alliance peacekeeping force.
Ooh, what is that? One to do that? What a horrible button to press. While trying to wads.
Is that one to cover or to
That's your
charge?
that's my ability to charge.
I don't think she liked walking over the fire.
Fucking bad.
Hear that? Is that Kirkland?
Please, I surrender. I said I surrender.
They shot him!
Hello. Hello.
They want to fight! We'll give it to them! I count one left to go! That's the last of them.
Can't believe we're doing this.
Did Kirkland make it?
Oh, he looks pretty dead.
Nope.
I think they want you to inspect. Oh, there we go.
No vital signs. Just shot him in cold blood.
He was trying to surrender. Why kill him?
Would we treat them any different if they showed up on Earth, armed to the teeth?
Maybe not.
Peace isn't going to be an option here. We'll come back for his body once we find the others.
Hope Greer's still alive somewhere. Still, take a look at this architecture. This is really something.
Optional locate Greer. Greer's an
I've seen
option.
protein artifacts in my time, but nothing quite like this. It's at least 3 or 4 centuries old.
The Arks left 600 years ago, right?
Yeah, our long-range scans wouldn't have shown this. These structures, that tower. Maybe none of it was here when we left the Milky Way. Okay, now this is weird. Even with these readings, I have no idea what it does.
Just imagine the mind that invented it.
If that's even possible. Evolution's separated from ours by 2 million light years.
Spooky when you put it that way. There, watch out! What is this thing?
I think it wants to eat us!
Okay, it's dead.
Whatever it was.
How did it cloak like that?
There we go. You seem so speedy.
Hey look, flare's going up over there.
Could be our people. I'll mark the nav point. What do you suppose is down there?
New and painful ways to die?
Maybe we could jump jet our way across.
Is that sound coming from below?
Alien gods of the underworld?
Don't say that.
I think it's machinery. You can feel the vibration.
The scale of this. Who built it?
Alien gods.
Were you not listening to me saying weird words earlier?
You don't understand? I'm saying that this is eldritch in nature.
Unknown technology. Silicone. Silicone is... yeah. Okay.
More of those aliens ahead. They see us!
Here we go!
Not much for talking, are they? Look out! They're using those animals!
Careful! They're cloaking!
This is for Kirkland!
This is for Kirkland.
That did it! Oh, you're pretty good at this, Ryder.
I was with a team that dug up Prothean artifacts.
Well, this will be a field day for you.
I wonder what these guys were doing here.
Crash of some kind. It's not one of our ships.
Definitely not from the Milky Way.
One of theirs. Think the storm got it?
At least the weather isn't playing favorites. You'd think if this was their planet, they'd know how to handle the storms. It's food, I think.
Can't be local. Not growing anything on this planet.
So maybe they're bringing it in from off-world?
More of them in the cluster? Not loving that.
Why do you guys automatically assume, oh, it has to be from off-world? Nothing could grow in this. You've been here for like, what? 20 minutes? You don't know what they might be able to grow on this planet. You don't know what kinds of food they could possibly grow.
Ryder,
You
some
guys
sort of
need to
cave
have
over
more
there.
of an imagination. You can't grow anything on this planet. Seen 100 feet of the planet and already encountered plants. Yeah, there's plants growing everywhere. Obviously, stuff can grow. Look at all the mushrooms. Woo.
You hear that?
Yeah, radio static. But like a pattern.
I think you're moving away from the sound. Oh, no, you're not.
Help!
Hang on, Greer, we got you!
Keep your head down!
Box them in, Liam!
Set in a kill zone! They're not getting out of this!
We're clear. Thank God. I was tapping my mic, hoping someone would notice.
You okay?
Yeah. Where are the others?
They killed Kirkland. But Fisher's alive back at the crash site.
He's got a broken leg. Needs help.
I'll check around for supplies. Then head back.
Stay put when you get there. We'll look for my dad's shuttle.
Good luck. Can't wait to get off this rock.
This is what happens when you give Piph scan feature.
You want scan?
Scan. Piph wants scan.
Looks a lot more open world than the Mass Effect series.
Personally, it reminds me of Inquisition.
This place is taking a beating from the storms.
Along with everything else in this place.
Inquisition also try to do big open areas. Look.
Well, let's hope no one's home.
Doesn't look like a home at all.
You telling me all these things I can't even scan one of them? This place is garbage.
Yeah, no one's living here.
So what's it for?
Doesn't look like the other structures we've seen. Different design. Must be a way to get some lights on.
Container. Container. Pistol melee optimizer? Or melee?
What's all this about?
It's a weird alien machine.
Huh, figures.
Only one way to find out.
You mean turn it on?
Yeah, sure.
What are you doing, Ryder?
Did you ask me to turn that
Oh
on?
shit!
That can't be good. Oh.
So the weird alien machine is a generator.
Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't it be?
Maybe it did something. Weird.
If that's poison, I know who to blame.
Crap! Same language as those aliens. Wonder what he's saying.
Kill all humans, probably?
Huh. Who knows? Let's call it a weird alien machine.
We sure could use Sam right about now. Hey, that door opened.
Some guy.
Indeed, Mass Effect Andromeda.
Maybe. Then it got hit by a tornado. Watch it!
What is it?
This? There.
So now
Liam, isn't that a bit overkill?
The Get Back Home would love this place.
No, we're still kind of in like the opening, I think, more or less.
Old though, like centuries old.
Like an automated guard, maybe?
Could be. Whatever this is, it scans as being old, centuries old.
Wish we had Sam.
It's older than this lab, but about the same age as that bot we just killed.
So maybe these aliens found it deeper in, like an artifact.
His wounds look like they're from an energy blast. Might have tangled with our robot friend there. It's fried. Could be a console of some sort. For that door?
Maybe it's closed for a reason?
Some serious energy on the other side of that door. These guys were poking around where they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Unlike us.
I know exactly what's going on.
Sure you don't want to look around in here?
What do you know that we don't, Liam? I also miss Sam.
So,
where's our robot AI when we need him?
I guess, not to spoil anything, but I will say, computers responding to you and computers that have AI are like two separate things.
In the Mass Effect world?
Yeah.
So what do you think Sam is?
Probably just a computer, but it would be something else if they were,
If it were an AI?
Yeah.
Calm down, Liam. Calm down.
Not exactly poetry, is it?
General Scales. Well, there's definitely a different feel than I thought it would be.
Weather's still crappy.
Oh.
Heads up! They were waiting for us!
I noticed.
Oh,
aren't up and running. Are these things stalking us?
Starting to feel like it.
This is not how I go out.
I don't think they're listening.
There.
That's why I like this class, because you get to
Let's not
just
wait around for more.
be in a horrible position by shooting yourself forward into combat.
Just going in. Just thick of it.
Yeah.
Cora, we read you. You're alive. Shuttle repairs are underway, but we're surrounded. They're not friendly. On our way. Nav point marked.
Well, I need to get my teeth brushed. Good luck, Piph.
Cora, we got your back.
They're trying to pin us down. Doing a good job of it, too.
Ryder, light him up.
I'm on it.
Pick your target.
Plenty of those.
I got one. Well, that settled that.
Cavalry to the rescue. Nice to see you guys.
You too, Harry. How is everyone?
Still in one piece. You got here just in time.
Where's my dad?
He went scouting ahead while we fixed the shuttle. Ryder, there's weapons and ammo at the shuttle. Stock up.
Did these things try talking to you at all?
Barely a word. Then started shooting. What about you?
We tried being nice. We didn't play.
Ah, hell! Enemy ship on the way! Hey!
Get to cover!
How I...
Here they come!
They got balls to try an airdrop.
Don't let up!
Ha! Lightning zapped their shuttle.
Where is... I got a shotgun. How do I... Inventory. Shotgun. Picked. Good. I want to deconstruct. How many?
Harry, you guys okay?
Not dead yet. Heads up! Another shuttle incoming.
In this weather?
Guess we got their attention. Are those dogs?
I wish. They've got some weird cloaking ability.
Guess I'm gonna have to look up how to equip a weapon. Mass Effect and the equip weapon. You can only equip weapons when you leave the ship. You equip weapons while you're in the Tempest. Oh, it is a decision that is... It's a decision that is made when you pick up the item.
Enemy ship on the way!
So if you do not pick up the weapon and equip it immediately, you cannot use the shotgun you just picked up.
Here they come!
They got balls to try an airdrop.
Don't let up!
Ha! Lightning snapped their shuttle!
Shit.
Where the hell are you going?
Ah, hell! Enemy ship on the way! Get to cover! Go, go! Here they come!
They got balls to try an airdrop.
Don't let up!
I tried to switch weapons.
Ha! Lightning zapped their shuttle!
Harry?
Heads up! Another shuttle incoming!
In this weather? Guess we got their attention. Are those dogs? I wish. They've got some weird cloaking ability. You're shitting me! Sound off!
I'm here!
They're alive!
Here!
Present!
I can't get a beat on those things!
There's too many of them! Just keep firing, we can do this! It's when do rocks float? Just go with it!
These guys know how to fight.
Liam, enough.
Right. It's just these assholes kill Kirkland.
I hear you, but this isn't the time to lose our cool.
Now I feel better.
What about the others?
Fisher's wounded, but sitting tight. Greer's with him, though our shuttle's in pieces.
Guys,
She's been hit.
Take cover! Take cover! Hang on. Ugh.
I didn't know you were biotic.
Don't worry, it's not contagious.
before they attacked, I managed to fix our comms.
You're a lifesaver. Now just take it easy.
Sam, are you there?
QEC link established. Affirmative, Sarah. The Pathfinder needs to speak with you.
Good to see you in one piece. What's our status?
Liam and I are with Cora.
We have wounded crew. The good news is our shuttle's been repaired. We can get back to the Ark.
Not with these storms. It's too risky to fly.
Our wounded can't wait much longer. Do you have something in mind?
If the storm is the problem, then let's solve the problem.
Shoot
We're
the storm.
talking about weather.
And I have an idea about that. Rendezvous with my coordinates will... Damn, they spotted me.
Sir? Sir! Can you two manage alone?
I can keep her stable. For a while.
Let's move. Sam, do you have the Pathfinder's position?
Marking the nav point on your map.
Doesn't look far. Let's make this quick. We have to get there before the storm hits. No detours.
What was my dad scouting for?
He was trying to get readings on that tower.
Well, the nav point puts him near it.
Exercise caution. The storm front is already gaining intensity.
Nice to have you back, Sam. How about some good news next time? Sam's right. We don't have much time.
Look, the rods. They're drawing the lightning away.
If we hug that wall, they might keep us safe.
Dead bodies here! Lightning didn't do this! Incendiary rounds. My dad's been busy.
He was an N7. They don't mess around. Somebody was pretty clever with these rods.
Only way to survive here.
2, if you count shooting on sight.
Close. The nav point shows my dad's up there. Sir.
Stay low. Visitors, just like us. I don't think they're native to the planet.
They're not. We found an abandoned lab, like they've been studying the place.
Good work. You actually did some scouting.
You didn't think I would.
You never know what people are made of. Not until everything goes wrong.
Plenty of that on this mission.
Sir, you said you had an idea about the weather?
It's the dark energy cloud the Hyperion hit. It's affecting the whole planet. Interfering with that.
The tower is caught in a feedback loop with the cloud. Together they're disrupting the entire climate with undirected energy.
Which suggests if we can get in there and shut it down,
the lightning goes away.
And the shuttle can get us out of here, in theory. We just have to get past them.
It's a hell of a gamble, but we won't know until we get in there and try.
No illusions about this. It'll be a nasty fight the whole way.
If Sarah's game, so am I. But we risk turning a skirmish with these guys into something worse.
It's them or us.
Oh, it's them. Problem is, we're outnumbered.
I've been working on that. We just need to change the math.
What if it was them versus them? Then math would make it so it make 0, and there won't be any.
Works for me.
Let's go!
Right behind you! Push ahead to the structure! Sam, load combat profile.
Ick. Ick. Think the scan in here? Any scanny things? No scans.
Sam, biotic amp interface mode.
Have to keep an eye on our flank.
Not if we keep moving forward. Don't let him catch us. Keep up.
How's your dad doing all of this? He's like a machine.
No idea, but it's working!
Ready? Let's get inside there. That's it. We're doing it. Not much farther.
Where are we going?
All the way to the top.
And then what?
We'll know when we get there.
See, you found Father.
Ugh. Oh, that hurt.
Yep.
Almost fried me.
Don't stop. If we fall behind, we're dead.
Don't stop believing.
Crack shots.
Come on, into the building. Sam, give me engineer profile. Squad, on me!
Showing you all of the different classes. He's doing it.
Sir, where are you getting these profiles?
Little help from Sam.
What does that mean?
Just focus on the fight.
The storm's getting worse.
We'll lose our chance if we don't beat it. Come on! This looks like a control center. Keep him off my back.
You heard him.
We made it. In one piece. Not over yet. I need to get through that door over there.
What now?
I need to decipher the language.
There's more coming up.
What's the plan here? They'll surround us in no time.
We need to defend both sides or they'll flank us.
Where do you want us? On the move. Got it! Watch it! Think I see movement!
We held them off at the shuttle. We can do it again. A lot of people still counting on us.
I'm just getting warmed up.
They mean business. Keep them off your dad.
Analyzing possible inputs. 25% decrypted.
Hurry, we don't have long.
Hold both sides. Can't let them slip through.
You can take a rest.
What is this place anyway?
I don't know, but they sure want it back.
Well,
50% decrypted. It's an unusually complicated syntax.
I can see that. Try a recursive search.
I will need a moment to evaluate the pattern.
We only have a moment. Do it.
I think I really pissed that one off. Maybe because I shot him in the face.
Liam.
Sir, any
Doesn't like
progress?
them.
Decryption is 75% complete.
We've almost got it.
Just a little longer! They're falling back!
Could be regrouping for another push. Stay sharp.
Decryption complete.
That did it. It's a security override. I'll try to open the door from here. Ah, damn, it's jammed. I need to take a look at it.
I'll try to open it from here. It's jammed.
Put your back into it.
Strawberry.
You really think we can shut this thing down?
I don't know yet. Sam's decoded part of the language. Now we'll see if I can have a conversation.
Nothing on this planet has listened so far. Just be careful.
Worried about your old man, huh? I won't tell anyone.
What an idiot.
Come on. These are the moments that make it all worthwhile. Sam, begin translating.
A moment. Indexing. Translation complete.
Let's see what we have.
The dark thing.
I'll be damned. It's working. You did
Probably
it.
not a good thing.
There's hope at least.
That's all anyone back on the Ark is looking for. Hope it'll work out.
I've got a sneaking suspicion
Well,
this
now
was
that
a
we're standing
very
around
bad
looking at
move on their
sunsets,
part.
Let's get back to the shuttle and
Get got.
repeat. We need an emergency extraction now.
They're spinning up the shuttle. ETA is 3, maybe 4 minutes.
We don't have that long.
Yeah, you're gonna give up your helmet.
I never, like, understood this. Where, like,
Deep breath.
you can swap back and forth.
Transfer.
If helmets are that easy to attach and unattach, you can put it back and forth.
You could take turns. It's true.
Was the brain, I guess.
Move. She's going into cardiac arrest.
Or maybe? The brain thing.
Pulse is weakening. Tell the Ark to prep medbay. Come on! Pulse dropping. We're losing.
It's a seizure. Her brain can't handle the connection. Get her to Sun Node.
Ryder's implant is overloading. I suggest a hardwire connection.
Do it!
There!
Welcome back, Sarah.
Man, look at those pores.
What happened?
Next-gen graphics.
You were clinically dead for 22 seconds.
Yeah, how did I survive?
Then how did I make it out?
Hey, you're still with us. Guys, get to Sam Node. Ryder's awake. Who are you talking to?
Sam.
I didn't hear him.
You're up. Look here. And here.
Where?
It was your life or his. And he chose you. I'm so sorry, Sarah. I know this must be a blow.
But what does the emotional response sound like?
This can't be happening.
I can't believe he's gone. 1 minute, everything was fine, and then
I know he could be distant, but he
Voice
once
acting
said
is
that when his
trying.
time came,
He's trying.
he wanted to go out among stars no one had seen before.
The model's not keeping up.
The model's having a hard time.
what are we doing in Sam Node?
Sam is now part of you. In a way we don't entirely understand. It played havoc with your brain.
Sam?
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority to you.
Shouldn't that be Cora?
In theory. In reality, you're the new Pathfinder, Sarah.
No other choice. I guess I gotta go.
Whoa. Well, if that's how it has to be.
Don't sell yourself short. I think you can do it.
Cora?
It's what he wanted. I won't stand in the way. But being Pathfinder is a serious job. You sure you're ready for this?
It's in my blood. I got Pathfinder blood.
Well, we know what my dad thought. He never was the kind of guy to ask permission.
Now it's your turn to bark orders.
It's all academic anyway. Sam's linked to your mind on a deeper level now. Trying to untangle it could kill you.
I know this is tough, but we need to start thinking about the next step. A lot of people are counting on us.
Is the Ark still drifting?
That's the thing. Whatever your dad did with that tower, it saved the day. Some sort of atmosphere scrubber.
The energy cloud thinned out. We're on our way to the rally point now. Should be at the Nexus soon.
She needs to rest first.
She has 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
Do we?
Oh,
Do you?
I checked on your brother. Still no change. But if you can pull through, so can he.
Should put a Sam in his
Your
head.
dad and both of you.
Your father will be missed.
What's going on, Sam?
This is our private channel. I shared it with him.
Sorry, her face. Her mom. She like bared her
do
teeth
it?
for a moment there.
Why me?
Unknown, but he never acted without reason. Halleck wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
I told you, he had red flags, Piph. He was either going to be the villain or die.
Probably still be a villain.
Still. But I thought he couldn't stay in the story, like the way that he is. You have to be the main character and you have to make the decisions. I like that we're seeing something that our characters can't see. So we get a player look-see.
Shepard. Oh, I see.
Alien just goes, oh, she's Shepard.
Oh, she's Shepard.
Go! Give us nothing, Queen. Never mind, he's got an angry stompy now.
That meant a lot to me right now. I really needed to see that scene.
Ryder, good to see you on your feet. We're at the Nexus. It's the forward hub for the entire Andromeda initiative. The Asari, Solarian, and Turian arcs should be there too.
Let's hope they've had better luck.
Starting our approach now.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back home.
Nexus
Wait,
Control.
is this the
Archive
human
here,
arc, but we
requesting
have
docking
like one Asari?
Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here. Take us in.
We just couldn't find one human doctor.
Construction should have been finished by now.
Could be worse.
How? Habitat 7's a bust. We might have started a war with the first aliens we met, and our Pathfinder's dead. This better be rock bottom.
Green across the board. Docking initiated.
I know this is
All
not
right.
that kind of game,
I
but
got
I'm
us
getting
here.
horror game vibes from
Good luck,
like
Pathfinder.
docking on a station where you're not getting any like human on the other side telling you to dock.
You gonna be okay, Ryder?
The captain just called me Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Just take a deep breath.
I still can't believe Dad's dead. This should have been his moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7, but we survived that.
Right? So, always keep a jump jet handy.
Understood. When in doubt about your ability to succeed in where your dad was because he is dead, and now you have to take over his position, jump pack
What we've
away.
been waiting for. Let your teams know that docking procedures are now in effect. We've got 20,000 colonists still asleep. And we'll need somewhere to put them when the monster
Oh, it's an elevator!
It'd be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew.
But not
Just
quite.
enough to finish building the station and
Almost.
provide safe harbor for the arcs.
It means we
I'm
can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right?
Pressing our arm on.
Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one.
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all
Liam.
could.
Yeah.
Liam.
Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead.
Or like fake food and
Here
mud.
we are.
Did it.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody?
Got things to scan.
Oh no, okay.
Well, this
Ain't on
can't
it,
be
we
right.
got things to scan.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
We could see what the VI has to say.
So, Sam is obviously
Plants are
like
still
more than
alive?
just a regular talkie computer, right?
Probably.
It's
I think
like they
still
didn't
AI or
finish
something
building
else.
Hello?
This place should be packed with people.
Human, male.
See you.
You gotta walk around the other direction, though. Whoa, the Tokyo drifting when you...
There's a guy. Maybe he's got champagne.
% human male.
Let's talk to that worker.
I gotta.
Why don't we just ask that guy?
Nope. Nope.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone? What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Not from the looks of it.
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure your security and prosperity.
Oh boy.
Habitat 7. That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
All this is pre-programmed. Not understood then.
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
What can you tell me about the Andromeda galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light-years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. and welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, is it tree? God, scan tree. Imagine if like every animal.
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you? Did you say an arc?
Yeah, we just got in.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
But we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or...
But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it.
Oh, hey.
I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Sarah Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an arc had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Why is that?
But aren't you expecting us?
You're the first arc we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center. Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
Longer than a year.
familiar
A
with
year
it.
and like 2 months.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
So you guys already went
No
through
word
your
from the other
horror game
Pathfinders?
thing. Got it.
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first contact. We know about them. Those aliens are going to be a real problem.
This day just keeps getting...
We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an arc to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Not as much as it means to us. We had one hell of a time getting here. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Hungry faces. Any supplies you can spare would be appreciated.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at her.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out.
Looked very bashful.
And there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources. But that takes people. And we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
I'm ready.
I'm ready to step up and do what needs to be done. I can handle it.
Youthful enthusiasm will only get you so far in Andromeda.
How dare
That's no
you
way to
being
treat a
ready?
guest. I'm Nakmor Kesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
I'm sure Cora loved being called an associate.
Are you a lady? Because if you are, that has huge story ramifications.
I don't remember hearing a pronoun for Kesh. I don't know.
You need a lady. That's true. I'm just
That's a
saying,
thing?
it has huge story ramifications.
Is that a thing for Mass Effect? Does that race just have no ladies?
They do, but they're very, very, very important.
Hmm. Just want to be nice. Species has horrifically low birth rate for reasons. Speech females are very important. You see.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance
Ma'am,
to
the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something.
I'm glad they could still afford hair dye. Look at
An hour
that
ago,
girl's
that was all
hair. My
done.
goodness.
But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
I suppose if there's a lady of that alien species, it would make sense considering they're trying to repopulate an entirely new system.
There's story choices about things, but that's fine.
Hello. Hello peoples who came in, by the way.
Hello.
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right
My
now,
face.
I just
My face
want
is
to know
tired.
I love that line. What? Who would say that? And who?
Your face is tired. Look at mine.
Look at my face.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role, eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
If we wanted inbreeding, we would have left our home planet. Where is that a problem?
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends, or...?
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a Pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
I don't think that answered any question that was asked.
You haven't path-found anything.
You can't be a Pathfinder until you've path-founded.
There's also this strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
Sorry. You
guys just kind of went
just informed you that he was dead and you're surprised. You, from the time that we talked 2 seconds ago, read through the log, quote unquote. What happened?
Oh.
You've had no colony successes in over a year? How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal.
You need to pop back
Andromeda
over
has not cooperated.
to the left.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Yep, you're an asshole.
What am I going to do?
It's lore.
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 I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I thought really that your face was gonna be like more like hard. It looks hard, but you got like lips moving, and I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't know if they modeled them correctly because the sides of their mouth are supposed to kind of move.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
It's rough out there. I might need backup if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know? Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Yeah, me both.
Yeah. What are you doing, bro? Why you got your gun out? Why are you posing like that?
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Kandros for authorization to participate.
It's not right. It's not fair.
What are you?
What's wrong?
You also?
Oh my.
She looks like a cat.
So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
Right.
Exile, huh? Guess it wasn't for having a hand in the cookie jar.
They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Sounds like a side quest.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
I keep not hearing Nilken, and I keep thinking it's Milken.
No standoff there. Too small for lizards.
You'd be surprised. There's also Purvine in the seed bank.
Nobody's making Creeper in Andromeda.
You'd be surprised.
Pathfinder.
Piff's playing.
No time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is let's call it strained.
I can believe it. Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Ket are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just... a lot.
As long as the Nexus is here, as long as we're here, we have a job to do.
Double down crisis mode. I can do that. We can do that. Ready and willing, Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
You the jailer.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilk and
Help
Rensis.
you?
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Milkgun, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanting to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and... I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
I'm so sorry. That's awful.
We were close. He was a stubborn son of a... I admired that about him. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
What race are they?
I don't remember what their race is.
It's not Ket.
No.
Because Ket's
That's
the
the console
other
for a
one. I
strike
think
team.
we accidentally said Ket
What are they?
before.
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex. Combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to
Turian?
dispatch them.
Turian. Everyone's saying Turian.
I'll deploy your people carefully, Kandros.
Appreciate that, Ryder. But trust me, Apex can handle themselves. Authorization complete. Good luck out there. No news on the Turian Ark yet. Or is this militia business?
I spoke with Nilk and Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
So there was a trial, and he was found guilty.
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And you assume he's lying.
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Recording.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilkin, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilkin. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Physical scuffle. Said it was.
And then there was a sandstorm. And then he got his chest blown out or something.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Sarah Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilkin murder case.
Oh man,
Wait
I
there,
thought
dude.
that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilkin and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
If they'd fought and Nilkin threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Did Nilkin seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilkin in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
Did you see any Ket in the vicinity?
Nilkin said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Looks like I'm gonna have to find a body.
I'll go speak with Tan. Tan.
Tan.
Tan.
Tan.
Tan.
Open the door! Open the door!
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules hers.
Does she know that?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Not the type.
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
I just regularly do that to see if people are paying attention to me.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
I'm looking into the Nilken-Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here, or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry. What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
Bro!
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species.
Oh,
Long
you're
ago, they
racist.
waged nuclear war on one another.
Oh, goody.
Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
Oops!
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
We got a
Publicly,
bad one. Time to
I would
space
say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership, when the Nexus hit Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. They're muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
Oh, bro.
Any more information you can give me on the missing Arks?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian Arks are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst.
Really?
Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other Arks, the promise of the
Sorry, they basically just said the other race arcs are, like, unaccounted for.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just not there.
Are there any other Arks we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave. But before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well.
Hanar.
Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course, as you point, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
I gotta double check if Hanar is the thing that I'm thinking of.
Alright.
No, they're not. Damn.
I'm so sorry, Piph.
Hanar are fine. They're just not the thing that I was thinking of.
You were just so excited.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
We all need each other except for those Krogans. Get Get him off my ship!
Hey,
My
you okay?
lawn!
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry. Understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
No, I'm fine. Give me the data. Give me the data.
Tell me to scan things, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Dun 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 dun.
Scanned. Scanned. Wait.
Scan.
Numerous people are listed working here. I'll cross-reference with the other data.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Gotta get into that cell. There's a wire.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
I guess you disabled it.
Information wall.
Hello, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic.
Log off. Log off.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
You're under space arrest. Below me.
This place isn't even that big. Where should she be? Ah. Loading screens.
Jump tackle.
Zara Kellis?
Scanner.
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Callis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
Restricted access to SAM node has now been lifted.
The real saboteur could be setting you both up.
Because we both figured out something was going on? That would make sense. It's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been...
Alright.
Yeah, that conversation,
Is this his first time with Mass Effect? No, he's played the other 3 games.
I've played Mass Effect 1, played Mass Effect 2, played Mass Effect 3.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Oh no. Oh, this is... got me there.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
The third one's the...
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Somebody working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Boom boom ba-da-da, boom da boom da boom da boom da boom. Scanned.
Negative match.
Damn. I was sure it was Squatting Man. That's the only one that's been a...
Biometrics do not match.
Where is man? Anyone know where I can find a man?
Preferably one who's hacked a lot.
Especially one who's super hacked.
Bro, I've been hacking forever, man.
Bro, I've been hacking at the gym.
Check out my financial gains from my hacking.
Inaccurate match.
Hello, Mr. Security? What?
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Who is he?
Dale Atkins reports to Kandros' department, assigned to station security.
You're hacking right now.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Is that what sabotage is called these days? Work?
You're pretty arrogant for the new kid. You don't even know what's been going on.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people. Killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
What do you think? Should I go, get out of here, you little rascal?
Do you think that if you go, it's not up to me, it's up to, like, Captain or whatever, then they'll just, like, exile him anyway? Which is what you're going to do? Or do you think they'll execute him? Doesn't seem like they're in the habit of executing, not even for murder.
I'll take him. Get out of here, you little, get out of here, little rascal.
We can't let you stay on board. There's no saying what else you're capable of.
Wait, you'd let me go?
If you call exile letting you go, sure. You leave and you don't come back.
I'll leave.
Viability up.
I got so many viability points.
Oh, you
I'm level 3 now. Got 3 skill points. I got combat, biotics, tech.
You got Cora and Leon.
So we got. Okay, we got the turbocharge, black cannon, concussive shot. 9 skill points invested in combat. Combat finesse, more health. Combat power damage. I'm assuming that's like my charge? Users really wield jump jets and melee
weapon. Shotguns. Good old shotguns.
Oh, I can make cover. That's
Seems
funny.
rather nice. Well, the game kind of gave you a lot of cover for the opening, so I don't know if the game will continue that or not.
On power cell capacity. Increased duration. Okay. Charge and Nova is pretty big. Also pull and throw. Damage for that. Massive skill, massive experience, yeah. Okay, Codex. They're like what I need to do? So it should be pretty much all. Let's get to know more people.
It's very thrilling. Have you having a good time, Piph?
A better time than I thought from the opening of this. I'm not thrilled to open world exploration in these kinds of games. I much prefer the straight narrative of the previous two games. Or 3 games, I guess.
Yes, I know the Hyperion docking unannounced caused some switches to blow. That's fine. I don't care. We know the problem is more widespread than we thought. We're working to fix it. That's all.
Guess she knows what.
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan
4%.
children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
What sort
Still
of problems
not
have you seen on the
amazing,
Nexus?
but it's much better.
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
What happened to Gian Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
And I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
Tan, ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
Nothing more for now.
Good luck out there.
Suspicious.
Sure, but I'd still give her pretty much access to everything. Just go for it.
I think I just am talking in general, like, everyone's so suspicious.
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable, as our expedition proves.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick. My colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
What fields do you study?
Herrick's into life sciences. I do planetary geology, oceanography, rocks and runoff. Aradana's the space and math whiz.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Who can think with all this racket? Whoops can think. Yeah, that NPC was really trying to get out of that shot.
Did you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee.
There's a scanner guy?
Tempted?
Scanner man.
Scanner, the sparking one? Mmm.
Scan 10 wildlife. Wow.
Riveting.
Oh my gosh, is this the same thing from Inquisition? Is this the mission thing that takes actual real life time? Oh no.
God. Selection.
Oh, it expires too?
You mean it expires?
It expires. It's got an expire thing.
You want me to be here in like... Wait. No. Okay. I understand now. I get it. these missions will then reset to something else when time elapses. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I disliked these so much in Inquisition.
I'm not gonna be here in an hour, so select this one, I guess.
Play in multiplayer.
Ton of
74 chance of success.
Select 74 chance success. Send.
I guess you did it. Okay. We're having so much fun.
I was having fun.
I'll make it right, Dash. I promise. Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Sure.
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
That was some expedition, hey? Captain said I'm going in the log as the first human to make contact with the Ket. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
I'm sure there are decent aliens here in Andromeda too. We just have to find them.
Well, I heard you're Pathfinder now. Sooner you figure out where they're hiding, the better.
Will do. Chin up.
Ryder.
Hayes, how's the wound?
Ryder.
Doc says I'll live.
Whoop, whoop.
So this goes from a life-threatening gunshot to a story I'll tell my grandkids someday.
With no need to exaggerate. That was a tough fight on Habitat 7.
Just glad to be on the other side of it.
Greer, how you feeling?
Grateful. If you and Liam hadn't found me in that cave, God knows what those aliens would have done.
We couldn't leave a man behind.
Yeah, your father. And Kirkland.
We'll never forget their sacrifice. It's a brave thing, risking your life for the greater good.
Yeah. Just seems unfair. We barely got here. I'm sorry I'm not out there with you, but Kirkland was a friend, and I'm not cut out for this anymore.
Understood. Habitat 7 was a nasty wake-up call. You take care, Greer.
You too. Thanks again.
So you're replacing the dude that didn't make it?
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I haven't heard how he died.
Like a hero. That's how. That's the only part that matters. I've met one Pathfinder. Well, two with you.
Like a goddamn hero.
That's the way. Taking your last breath on an uncharted world.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Now I just need to make sure your brother here pulls through.
Are you staying here in the Hyperion?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old? Ha, right, look who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by.
We'll miss you, Harry.
Just make sure to raise some hell once in a while, will you? I'm living vicariously through you.
Deal. How's Scott doing?
His condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so he's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How did this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the Scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! Circuits fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it.
Wham!
Not losing another rider.
How did you end up with the initiative?
Well, you reach a point in life where you wonder, is that all there is? I'd accomplished everything in the Milky Way I could. I was locked into a future of diminishing returns. So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope.
You do have a sibling in this game. You have a twin.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Scott, I'll let you know.
Let you know all of my goddamn heroics.
I love how just weirdly speedy you are. Is your last name Ryder because you're like a freaking horse? Just running.
Just look at my teeth. How amazing my teeth are. The best goddamn horse anyone's ever seen.
Just moves so weirdly. We will be the best Pathfinder.
I'll find that path. It's somewhere around here. My little feetsies to find it.
Why do you run like that? Why do you move like that? Why do you move like this?
A football player. Never catch me off guard. Never do.
Where are we going?
I'm trying to find the way out.
Operations? Although I suppose we will be wrapping up soon.
Yeah. In operations. No, this is just the other place. Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh.
Journal, help me find the way out.
It's additional tasks.
Back. Sam.
I'll speak with Sam on the Hyperion. We are on the Hyperion?
We're on the colony or whatever the flip. Hyperion dock. There it is. Oh. Live. You'll never catch me. I didn't go this way.
No.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, it seems like a
Hello, Sarah.
big important
Welcome
room.
back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Don't hide things.
Sam, if we're going to work together, you can't keep hiding things from me.
Apologies. I am simply following your father's wishes.
What was he keeping secret?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious, like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship, benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't
you're
follow.
an AI.
You're an AI, so what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
So you're one of those AIs, huh? Alright.
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
They do.
Yeah, he's got a point. So, what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
There's many gaps in it.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Oh, and you can just choose to be different classes. That's nice. It's your favorite right there. No auto saves, huh?
Might, but all I can. Ooh, save feature.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Hello, Dad Cabin. Which is now your cabin. Memory trigger.
Oh, it's a memory trigger!
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories.
I thought you said it wasn't
One of your
location.
father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like.
Not only a bean, but a severely roasted bean, ground up and then watered
Liquefied.
down a lot. Right, alright.
Got it.
Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Your father's first sidearm. a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times. What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, and then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man. Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Liara Tassoni, huh? She studied the Protheans. When my team used to dig up artifacts, we'd debate her work. She had some pretty controversial theories, as I recall. Never gained much traction.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful.
We shall see who has the last laugh. Haha, I am laughing.
I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
She's one of the companions, right?
Name sounds really familiar, but I'm not clocking it.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting
she's
mission
the blue
on
lady?
Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Scott. Dr. Tapero says he'll be fine, but he's my son. How can I not worry? I hate to leave him like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
She's in the main series. She's a companion in the first Mass Effect games. It's a cameo. I think she's the Asari lady.
Sounds very different. That is that being.
I suppose a few years might do that to you.
That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
Audio. Wait, can you vault over
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community.
It does sound really different.
Is there another thing?
When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took
Look at you
centuries
ice
to confirm
skating.
that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the
Ooh.
chances are statistically
Moves.
trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology.
Hi, Laura.
Hey, Laura.
I'm so sorry you're dead.
Apologies.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
Okay, something new every day. Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec,
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
he told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Time to shoot some
Wow.
terminals.
Never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
I would hope so. Mom's life was worth fighting for.
It would seem his obstinance extended to me as well.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private video logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it.
No.
That's all for now.
Of course.
Fun game. Fun game. That will be it for that.
Oh, Piph, give us your
Oh,
thoughts,
it's
opinions, concerns.
Endgame really ends the game, huh? Alright.
Endgame ends.
So I understand why there's so much dialogue at the beginning. I understand that they also threw in action at the beginning, because even the small bit, like, I barely felt like I have talked or done anything, is hours. Is hours. I feel like the pacing could have been done a little bit better, especially at the beginning, instead of just going like, well, there's a lot of dialogue and things you need to get through. I just throw a few battles in front of them, get some excitement, and then like yeah, just put in a whole bunch of like little things. I'm like, no, don't put a whole bunch of little things in front of me. I think maybe like the one like prison thing, and then that's it. Don't keep throwing things at a player at the beginning of the game like this. Was that only 3 hours? Yeah, it was three hours plus. I usually end at 2 hours, but I actually was having a pretty decent time. I do not think this is a bad game. I think if I was like fully invested and actually started running through all these things, I think I would have a decent time. There's just so many like smaller things, even just at the start, that I go, this is baffling. Like, each time I have to open up this game, and if I want to stream this again, I'm going to have to open it up and then manually readjust the screen to being 1920 by 1080. By hand. Like, I had to drag the corner of the screen and then, like, go into a menu and check what the resolution is until it hits exactly that by pixel. They do not have an option for that in-game to actually change the resolution in windowed mode. It's so bad. It really felt that this was just pushed out. And that other things were happening in this. I feel like bits and pieces work pretty well. I'm glad that they're still touching on like a whole bunch of like critical things that were like in the previous games. They're freaking like rapid shooting this, because I was like, I'm sorry, Lady Croak in here? That's a big thing. And the game goes, it is a big thing, and they've been having progress. I'm like, whoa. That's huge. So it seems that this was done, basically, during the time, like, this happened basically before Shepard did his things, and then they just send out an expedition just going like, we need a new Earth, even though, like, old Earth was fine. Like, completely and utterly, like, there weren't any problems. They're just like, we gotta find new Earth.
The people say like, old Earth was like some. What was the one lady who was like, if we wanted like inbreeding monarchy, we would have stayed on Earth with the rest of the gene pool or something. I'm like, is that a problem? Or something like that. Just the way that she said it, it's like, do you have a problem with like not enough population? I don't think that's a problem for you.
Not only
I don't know
that,
the Mass Effect series well, but it doesn't seem like a problem.
projects get sent out during Mass Effect 2?
It couldn't have been during 3, from what little I know of 3. That would be really funny. Although, you know, thinking about it though, sending out just like a Hail Mary like group of people to like slingshot to another universe in case like they just like get completely blown up or something. I mean, I guess I would see that. I don't know a lot about 3, but from little I saw, it seemed like they were having a really hard time in 3.
Sneak past the fucking Reapers, yeah.
Stealth checked.
Anyway, as much as I would love to continue to talk about Mass Effect 3, I'm a little hungry. So I'm gonna go and do that.
Pip's face is tired.
Yeah.
The facial animations were so bad in this game.
Even with
even with the patch.
Yeah, even with all the patches, this is still pretty bad. Go rest your face, thank you. My face is tired.
Pip's face is tired.
Know what the massive effect is? It's humans.
It's always humans.
It's always humans. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.